The silent season is not empty. It is difficult for most believers to carry on in the silent season or season they feel God is not saying anything. Don't you think this must be God's way of drawing your attention? There are seasons when heaven feels quiet. You pray but there seems to be no response. You seek direction yet nothing moves. But silence does not mean absence. Silence is still communication. We are in a spiritual war as long as we are in this world. Some battles are loud and visible. Others are silent and inward. The silent season is one of those battles. Psalm 46 verse 10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." Stillness is not punishment. It is positioning. When God becomes silent, he is not weak. He is working deeper than words. Joseph endured years of silence between his dream and its fulfillment, Genesis 37-50. Yet what seemed forgotten was actually preparation. What was meant for evil, God turned for good, Genesis 50 verse 20. The silence you feel is not rejection. It is preparation. Pray more. Fast more. Seek more. Not because God is far, but because he is shaping you for something greater. If this message is speaking to your heart, pause right now and whisper a prayer. Share this message with someone who feels discouraged. And subscribe so you don't miss the next teaching that may answer what you are silently praying about. Silence is a sign of direction. Do you think God would allow you to walk into purpose without strengthening you first? The silent season is often proof that you are on the right path. David was anointed king in 1 Samuel 16, but he did not sit on the throne immediately. There were years of caves, rejection, and waiting. Yet in those caves, David developed worship and total dependence on God. Silence trains you. Daniel fasted and prayed for 21 days before receiving revelation, Daniel 10. Heaven was not inactive. There was spiritual warfare taking place. Delay is not denial. James 1 verse 3 reminds us that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Perseverance builds spiritual muscle. This season may feel like nothing is happening. But spiritually, everything is happening. Pray deeper. Guard your heart. Stay obedient even when emotions are unstable. If you are determined to remain faithful in this season, type, "I will endure," in the comments as a declaration of faith. Like this video so it can reach others in silent battles. And stay connected here for consistent spiritual strength. Jesus understands silence. This must be God's way of drawing your attention to something deeper. Even Jesus experienced silence. Before his ministry began, he spent 40 days in the wilderness fasting, Matthew 4 verses 1-2. No applause. No miracles. Only preparation. The wilderness prepared him for power. On the cross, he cried out in what seemed like silence, Matthew 27 verse 46. Yet resurrection followed. Silence is not defeat. It is transition. Colossians 2 verse 15 tells us Christ has already disarmed principalities and powers. The war has been decided. You are not fighting for victory. You are fighting from victory. Look beyond the trial. Look beyond the emotion. What you are facing is shaping your endurance. Take heart. Stand firm. If this is strengthening your spirit, take a moment to reflect quietly after this segment. Share this teaching with someone who feels spiritually tired. And subscribe to walk with us as we grow deeper in faith together. What to do in a silent season. Silence requires response. Not fear. Not panic. But deeper devotion. Hannah poured out her soul before the Lord during years of silence, 1 Samuel 1. In time Samuel was born. Fast more. Fasting sharpens spiritual sensitivity. Abraham obeyed even when he did not understand timing, Romans 4 verse 20. Obedience sustains destiny. Guard your thoughts. Guard your speech. Silent seasons test character. Many regret decisions made during silence because they assumed God was absent. But wisdom waits. Discernment listens. This is the time to draw closer, not drift away. Create a daily prayer habit starting today. Even 10 focused minutes can shift your spiritual atmosphere. If you are committing to pray more consistently, write "I choose faith" in the comments. Save this video so you can return to it when doubt tries to rise. And remain connected here for more grounded, practical teachings. Encouragement for the soldier of Christ. Be encouraged, dear brethren. Be encouraged, soldier of Christ. This silent season is not bigger than your destiny. It is shaping it. Paul declared in 2 Timothy 4 verse 7, "I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith." That is your call. Keep the faith. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7 reminds us we walk by faith, not by sight. God's quietness is not weakness. It is wisdom. One day you will understand why he did not speak when you expected him to. and you will thank Him for protecting you from premature movement. Christ has already won the battle. Continue the good fight. If this message has encouraged you, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next teaching. Share this with someone in a silent season. And most importantly, take time tonight to pray before you sleep. Your silent season is preparing your loud testimony.